obviously lane filtering. But over here, right here, we have this line of sight problem, but you also notice we have vehicles coming in. So there's that side of the vehicle right here. That's what I was concerned about, the side of the vehicle. Now that person can easily switch into our lane. That would have been no bueno.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Getting up to here, and Motostars keeps talking, but that's fine. That right there is going to be the biggest fear of a lane splitter. Now, why is this truck moving over into this lane, and why is this van right here so far off to the side? It's because this big bus is pushing these people out. Now, this big bus is trying to merge, so he's pushing this person recognized, and then they're going to keep moving over and over again. So we should be able to do that. The reason why we can't do that is because we're so focused on getting to the front. This person is kind of stuck where they're at, so they're constantly scanning around them. This person right here is also scanning around him, and they see that this bus is coming in. So this person, since they're not moving fast and their only focus is, I don't want to get hit by anybody in this area, I'm kind of stuck here. They're focused on what's to the right, what's to the left, what's right in front of them, and what's right behind them. And what this person sees is that this bus wants to come in. This person is obviously going to have to move. This person's already doing it for them. So they're moving over. This truck driver didn't see the motorcyclist because he was lane filtering. This motorcyclist should have paid attention enough to see that big bus slowly, gradually moving people out of the way. To get pissed off at that is to say, you know what? I wasn't paying attention to this. I wasn't paying attention to this. I wasn't paying attention to you or that van driver. That's what that was. Now, in this situation, the motorcycle rider just didn't have a clue. Really didn't have a clue. Didn't see the bus. Didn't put two and two together. So to be upset at this truck driver is a natural response. You know, you literally don't have the full picture, so you're getting upset with the thing that got you. If you stay far back and you see these things happening, you're obviously not upset. But once you're in it, you get pretty upset because it's a life-threatening thing. So I don't fault this rider doing these things. I just don't want them to do it. I want you guys to understand what the problem really was.
I was in California.
We're right here. Blind spot, blind spot. Vehicles up front are slowing down.
What?
He accelerated to get in front. Okay, it's pretty easy to see when you've been doing this for a long time.
All right, you can do that.
If you didn't brake, you would have gotten sideswiped. It's as simple as that. So good thing that he was braking in that situation. So it's pretty easy to see, guys. Just take a look at this part. Okay, so right away, just take a look at this first frame. Okay, we have a vehicle, big truck, and we're already in the blind spot. Okay, we're in the blind spot, so he can't see us. This vehicle right here, not this one, is going a little bit slower than this one. So our lane is moving a little bit faster. We're in the blind spot. This person is going to want to get in front of us because they don't want to be stuck behind slow people, especially in the fast lane or the passing lane. So what they're going to do is they're going to accelerate and get in front of us. Now, that's going to be scary for us because we don't have a cage. We don't have all these things that will protect us. So we need...
Yeah, boy.
Always watch for this position right here. This position right here is that blind spot. Don't hang out in this area. This is a dead zone. You don't want to be here. What you want to do is move up to the front to where he's definitely able to see you, but you're staggered. But if you do that, you don't have a good space cushion with this vehicle. Right now, we have a great space cushion. We have decent escapes. We can decelerate or accelerate. What I would do is actually, since I see this and I know that I can't go forward without minimizing my space cushion, roll up the throttle. Stay staggered with him. If he decides to come into our lane, that's fine. I'll decrease my speed again or pass him. Not a big deal.
Oh, he wants a race. Whoa, what?
Oh, he wants to race. No, he's trying to get in this lane because of this person right here. You see all the brake lights too? Uncommon thing, common situation. Be very careful with that.
Dude. Okay.
Yep. Good space cushion though, right here.
All right. You can do that.
So he's kind of like surprised. Like, whoa, that was interesting. I don't want you guys being surprised because you do start doing panic braking, you start to swerve, start getting pissed off. I don't want you guys being surprised out on the road. If you're surprised on the road and there was something that caused that, like an external thing, like there's a pothole or a car coming at you and you're just blown out of, like, you're like, what the hell? That's not good. That means you haven't been able to scan or plan your ride very well. All right, roundabouts, dangerous for everybody. Orange stage automatically moving forward.
Stay on the road too late. This fall, which looked quite harmless, ended pretty badly after all.
Okay. Why were we going so wide? I think he was a learner. It looks painful. The grunting. Yeah, there it is. So it can land on your leg like that, and it can crush your tib fib or crush your ankle. Honestly, I'd rather get a tib fib.
What is up, everybody? Let me know if the mic sounds any better. Last time we had this bad boy, it was making too much static noise. Sent it in, got it replaced. I know it doesn't sound as crisp as the other mic, but let me know. Let me know. I would love to know what you guys think. Does it sound good? Does it sound good? Anyways, let's go to the crew lounge. Let's go to the crew lounge, everybody. Grab some tacos. It's Taco Tuesday, by the way. Oh, man, it's been such a long time since I've been able to come down here because obviously you couldn't hear me. You couldn't hear anything. You know, you needed, let's go, there we go. Didn't have a mic, but here we are in the crew lounge with the best damn online motorcycle community in the world. There's Rainin over there practicing. Actually, that's me right there practicing on the screen. Grab yourself some tacos, everybody. Go ahead and take it to the classroom. We're going to have a good time. We're going to be talking about some motorcycle crashes. Crew members, hey, keep it down. You guys are a little loud over there. We're going to talk about some motorcycle crashes, but we're going to be raising some money today, okay? So I got a link. It's pinned up at the top of the comments. But, yeah, we'll go ahead and talk about that. And then we're also going to be announcing the February gear giveaway winners. Okay, we got 3 winners. You know, third place is going to be a $150 RevZilla gift card. Second place is going to be a $250 RevZilla gift card. And then first place is a $400 RevZilla gift card. So here's the thing. If you want to join the March giveaway, I'll go ahead and post a link in the chat right now. Let's get to the class. Whew. This right here, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be talking about this thing. I can go ahead and take this off now. Whew. Only time I put that on is when we're going to leave the classroom. We're going to be raising money for Neptune Spear. All right. So right here, Neptune Spear Farms exist to cultivate and donate beyond organic fruits, veggies, meat, honey, and flower bouquets to the nation's warriors and those that support them. Additionally, veterans are trained through small-scale agriculture using agroecological and I want to say horticultural. I heard I was saying it wrong. Therapy philosophies to heal both the land and the invisible wounds of war. So here's the thing, everybody. Go ahead and just start donating some money. You know, I have nothing. This is a local charity. It's from a friend. It's a good cause. You know, donate $5. If you're going to donate, do hashtag DDFM crew or something. Show them what's up. But in 7 months, they've only been able to raise $475. So let's go ahead and raise some money for them. Let's make sure they get something. Because I guess there's like this new harvest coming up and they need to be able to afford some of these things. So anyways, that is going to be in the description. It's also in the Chitty chat. So make sure you guys donate. All right, so we're going to be going over this video too. Whew. I scared Callie Muscle he stops riding. I don't think I did. We'll see. But we also have gear giveaway winners. So what we're going to be doing every month, or what we have been doing every month, is whoa, a little windy out here. We are donating. Oh my gosh. We're donating $800 basically to RevZilla gift cards to you guys. There's a gear giveaway. So there's a free way to enter. There's the other way to enter, which is on Patreon. But yeah. So we're going to be announcing those winners. We have the full list of people right here, right above my head. Tallied them all up. We got a lot of entries. We have 12,825. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it live. So I'm going to do third place, second place, and then first place. Okay, remember first place is a $400 RevZilla gift card. Second place is a $250. Third place is going to be that $150. So remember, everybody, This is a lot of work. We're trying to get a lot of stuff done. Today is a charity stream, so we're going to get this done so I can get those people that know that they won so they can maybe get themselves some gear, and that's the whole point, okay? So we're going to get this part done, but let's go ahead and see if we can raise money for this. But let's go ahead and do this. All right. So we have, what did I say? We had 12. We got a long day today, everybody. 12,825. So let's do random.org. I always use this. 12,825. Yoink. Always do it so you guys can see. All the way on the far right, that's the number. Here's all the winners. So remember tier 0 through tier 4. And there's that. Okay, good. We're all situated. We're all set up. So this is for third place. This is going to be a $150 Rezzillo gift card. Boom. 6885. Let's see who 6885 is. Yoink. And we're just going to blast through this quick, everybody. It's not that glamorous. Oh, I'm in 6'9". That's nice. Nice. Chad Carver. All right, 6885. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Boom. Cool, your little tiny name. Moving on. So that's a $150 Rezzillo gift card. If you're Chad, if you're in here. Yeah. Well, each tier gets like a certain amount of entries. So like tier 4 gets like 300 something entries. That's why there's so many. All right, so we're going to generate the second place. Everyone say congrats to Chad. We're going to do second place. Boom. 8078. 8078. Let's go down here. 8078. There we go. Jeez, I'm like dyslexic today. 80. John Fuller, that's a tier 0. Boop. 8078. Right? Yep. Cool. So instead of yeah, we're going to do John Fuller. Well, that's a $250 Revzilla gift card. And he's a tier 0. So that means he's a $5 entry. Got $250. Woo! Now here we go. We got the first place. Now trust me, these things are going to get a little more elaborate. We're going to do more. Just right now, we're kind of doing this, trying to give back as much as I can. These are $800 a month I'm just throwing to you guys because you guys have been supporting, so it's amazing. So either way. Oh, man, I need caffeine. 10,309. 10,309. Woo! Here we go. This is for $400. What did I say it was? 10,309. I like to do it. I do this live so that nobody's gonna say like I made it up. Marcus, right? No. Sorry, Damon. 309. I put 310. Damon Smith. Woo! I'll go ahead and email you after the stream. So now I got that situated. Boom, get you out of here. Boom, get you out of here. Boom, get you out of here. I'll go ahead and email you after the stream. You got a $400 Revzilla gift card. Whoa! It was just at $475. Whoa, look at this. Obviously, right here. DDFM crew, Warren, Rob, Courtney. Whew! From now on, I'll go ahead and I'll just leave it down here just in case you have your personal name and stuff. But I just want to say a quick shout out to hashtag DDFM crew, Warren, and Rob for the donations to that charity, Neptune Spear Farms. Guys, they haven't even had anybody donate for over a month. And then before that, it was 6 months. So anything helps. $5 help a lot. In fact, I'm going to turn off super chats for today. I don't want you guys giving me super chats. And disable super chats. Turn it off. Turn off super stickers. Turn it off. I do not want to see anybody super chatting me today. Today we are raising money for Neptune Farms. Whew. Yeah, we're gonna talk about this right now, Tiger. We're gonna talk about this right now. This is gonna be epic, angry, and awesome. Once again, if you are a patron, you get entered into the gear giveaway every month, and every single live stream, you get the syllabus. You get the syllabus of what we're gonna be talking about. So you get today's live stream. You get the actual video we're going to talk about. Send, just enter the gear giveaway. And then boom, look at this. I already told you guys ahead of time we're going to be doing this. Okay, so additionally, veterans. So I described the whole thing. February gear giveaway winners. This might be a 2 to 3 hour long class. Hope you guys can handle it. And then here's all the timestamps for this one specific video. So patrons get quite a bit. You get entered the gear giveaway. You get my first ebook for free. And you are getting the syllabus for class. So you get to know ahead of time what's happening. You guys are amazing. You know, in fact, I'm going to go ahead and donate. I'm going to donate real quick. Oh, minimum is $10 US. Okay, well, that's cool. So $10. I'll put Dan the fireman full. Let's do Dan the fireman. There we go. Let's do that. I'm going to donate myself. Keep you off the screen so you guys can't see, because that'd be a bad thing. I'm donating myself, everybody. Go ahead and grab yourself a burrito while we're at it. Go ahead and grab yourself a burrito. Donate, boom. It seems like these lights, they look a little dark, don't I? Do I look a little dark to you guys? Boom. I donated. Did you donate? Back to the campaign. Let's see. It's a good day. It's just a good day. $545 already. We almost raised $100 so for that. Area code? Yeah, probably. I just wanted to do this one because this was a local charity, and this a firefighter that I used to work with let me know about him. So I just wanted to share. Do I use the stream effects from Twitch or YouTube? Hey, Daisy Rebel, welcome to the gear giveaway. Woo! Stream effects. I mean, I use Streamlabs. Is that what you're wondering? Yeah, it seems like the light. Let me mess with these lights. So I just got an update. We're gonna fix things up. Yeah, look how green I look. I look all. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more brightness. There we go. There we go. Whew. Let's see. The king got all screwed up. There we go. A little bit better. A little bit better. Whew. Wait, did I see somebody? Whoa. Somebody just donated a ton of money. Did you hide your name? I think somebody hid their name. We're at 720 now. Guys, what were we started at 475. You guys are absolutely insane. And remember, this is for veterans. It is actually, let's go ahead and go to their website. Neptune Farms. This is the website. So it's right now, I mean, it's all about veterans. Let me see if I can go to their about page. Okay, not much. They just started too, by the way. So the front page is their about page. So they talk about he's a Navy SEAL, ex-Navy SEAL. It's basically you can donate your land and farm yourself. So my friend, he's a veteran, and he's got a lot of land. So he's actually him and his wife are planting like potatoes and a bunch of other things, and they donate 90% of that to the organization. They keep 10%. But yeah, they're donating everything, and it's just really cool. It's cool to see. It's just another aspect. You know, we use motorcycling all the time for our thing, that we basically break the ice and we do something shoulder to shoulder. Here it's farming. You know, it's just really cool to see. So if you would like to, go ahead and donate. You don't have to, but that's what we're doing here. I'll be posting it every now and then. Whew. It's the pinned comment in the chat too, by the way. If you need to know If you need to know what the link is, just look at the pinned comment. How often does everyone clean and lube? Oh, by the way, guys, we don't really start the class until we get at least 150 likes. That means we got 150 people signed in. Today's all a little crazy. You know, while we're getting those likes, come with me to lounge. We're getting started, everybody. We're getting started super quick. Crew. Okay, we're trying to raise some money. We already got almost $300 raised for Neptune. Neptune S.M.A.R.T farms. There we go. Jeez, having a troubled day, tough day. Anyways, I've been editing all day the Indian FTR review that's going up tomorrow. I can't tell you how it is or what it is. I got it NDA'd out of my mind right now. But we're gonna be going over some crash stuff. We just announced the winners for the February gear giveaway. We're raising money all day. We're gonna do at least a 2-hour stream probably, and we'll see how I feel. Maybe these road rage people will piss me off a little bit. But guys, grab yourself some tacos. Sign in by clicking that like button. We're going to get started real soon. Let's go and show these people how it is. Rookies, keep it down over there. You forgot you liked? Whew. All right, let's get back into the mood. Every day, every time I have a class, I get a little nervous, get a little flustered. I had a busy week. I worked all weekend. How did you guys do? Whew. Yeah, Angel Crisis. I think it's amazing. I think it's an amazing organization. You know, I'd love to go out there. He lives close by. $855. What? Somebody that just said hashtag DD from crew put $100 in. Burgundy, 25. Rider Guy 50. Neil McAvoy 50. Sean 25. Woo, Cole 50. Daryl 10. Anything helps. I feel like oh man. Woo. Now I'm not saying let's get. I mean, if you want to, Dimister, welcome. If you, I'm not expecting to hit their goal of 10. Oh, I got disconnected. Let's see. No. The Bluetooth just died. There we go. Okay. I hope that doesn't happen. All day. Interesting. It keeps getting connected, disconnected. Today's a fun day, everybody. Oh my gosh. It doesn't even recognize. Does not even recognize. Let's see. Connect. You passed your mod 1, David Barnes. Woo! Bluetooth paired successfully. Never had an issue until we decided to do this stuff. There we go. Ooh, that's a little loud for me. Let's go and turn you down, baby. How's that sound to you guys? 666X. I already did a review of that one. The crash. You ate the Bluetooth dongle? Man, what? Why you do that? 855. That's insane. What's it at now? All right, we're not going to spend too much time on that. Thank you guys for donating to that. That's amazing. Here we go, everybody. 138 likes. Let's get those. Oh, that's going to be a good one. All right, so, whoa. That's an interesting, he's got like a filter on.
Cool. Yeah, no.
This is a good example of how dangerous group riding can be without...
Well, let's go back. Sean, you saw Blockhead's pre-Indian event packing the trauma bag? Yeah. You guys will see. Hey, I got a video coming out tomorrow. I can't post it right now. But it's going to be pretty exciting. Here we go. Let's go ahead and Do that. Boom, boom. So here we go. We're going to be riding through here. Whoa, uncommon thing. I need to stop doing that. I need to just let it play. I'm sorry. Here we go. So here he is. Oh, a little scary.
Ooh.
Little scary. Now, why do you think that person would have done that? Let's go ahead and go back just a little bit. Yes, Motostars, we know it's you. So we're riding around here. Why do you think that person popped out right here? I don't know. The only thing I can think of is, let's get my handy dandy pen, is that this person started coming out. They got a little agitated. They adapted. You know, they're planning their ride. So that's my only guess. But for us, when we're getting next to vehicles, I mean, he's in a good spot. He's in lane position 2. And he's avoiding this hazard, so he's adapting, so he's doing fine. So in this situation, there's not much you can do when it comes to your evasive maneuvers. I mean, if anything, you might be able to get to like right here, but if he sticks all the way out, you're kind of screwed. So it's just a pretty crappy situation. This is one of those things that you just... It's motorcycling, everybody. It's just motorcycling. That's my only guess. So check your pantalones. I'm glad he didn't go back to hit the person. Let's go to this next part. It's the same rider.
This is a good example of how dangerous group riding can be without proper concentration and well-organized bikers.
Yep.
Okay, concentration. You got to be very... you have to be in yellow stage when you're riding. And right now it's orange stage because you're looking.
GSX S750.
I have a
MT09. Collision.
Oh, come on. I want to see... Why did you do that? You barely know what happens. Okay, here we go. Okay, so he's going to be just running into the back of him. So just because... Oh. Okay, somebody has to stop. Somebody has to stop at these lights, okay? Or not these lights, these intersections. So this person's stopping, and they're doing a check, so they're looking. Now, this is called opening up the view. So you stop where you should be stopping, but you can't see because of a line of sight issue. So you start to creep out some more, and you're still looking. You're creeping out, creeping out. The person behind, the one that's going to hit this person right here, that's going to hit this person, the thing is, they're not doing that. They just assume that they started going, so they're looking this way, and they just keep going. You need to take your turn. You need to let the person get out of the way. Now it's your turn to go. You don't just assume you need to ride your own ride. So that's a lot what happens here. So this person right here is looking. Okay, he's going to open up the view. We weren't paying attention. We just accelerated because we were hoping that person would have went. Okay, so ride your own ride. Don't just do it just cause. Another one? Oh, what kind of group ride is this?
bruh.
Yeah, what the f***?
What do you think happened there, everybody?
Ale.
We need to be paying attention when we're in a group ride. Okay, so in a group ride, you definitely need to stay in yellow stage all the time. At least yellow stage all the time. You have to. When it comes to corners and intersections, you go into orange stage. But right here, what's going to happen is that he's pointing that we're all stopping, and then the rider behind us falls down. Now, what do we know about traction loss? What do we know about braking? What do we know about cornering? What do we know about any of these things? What are the main reasons why? Excuse me, I had to burp. What are some of the main reasons why somebody just automatically just dumps the bike? They just dump it. Like, no one hit them. There was no turning involved. They're literally going in a straight line, and then they fall over. Why do you think that happens? It's always a traction loss. It's probably because they panicked, broke, waited to the last second. We're coming up to people. We're not paying attention. All of a sudden, somebody's right here. We're like, oh, crap, smash, dump the bike. So this is why you need to practice your situational awareness and your progressive brake pressure. If you can't stop in time, like this person, if you can't stop in time, you need to find an escape path and swerve.
What?
Right, Martin?
Yeah.
Oh, well, thanks for donating through the Streamlabs thing. I appreciate it.
Ale.
Appreciate it, man. $855 raised. Woo! All right, so we're moving through a group ride. We're having a little bit of fun, putting our feet down. Watch out. Oh, what happened there? I think we're moving around a little too much. That front tire lost traction somewhere. See that front of the face? That's why you have a full face helmet. That would have been his chin and jaw on the ground. Oh, he's going to the hospital, though. Well, that escalated quickly. That escalated real quickly. See, this is what I don't want you guys having to deal with, is that we're going to be riding around with a group of friends having a great time, and nobody's thinking of anything that's serious. You know, we're just having a great time moving in and out of traffic, doing our thing. And through just sheer not paying attention, not really taking safety that seriously, a life-altering or financially altering, event happens. You dump the bike and you smash your face and you go to the hospital. Now, in areas like this, you probably got socialized medicine. United States, that's a very expensive bill. So we're going to be going through here. He's having a little bit of fun. Maybe the guy in front of him but the guy in front, let's go ahead and get the little pen out. Maybe he applied the brakes, and this person right here didn't see that until last second. I mean, look how close they are. They're super duper close. So that's my theory, that he dumped the bike because he slammed the brakes. So look how close he's getting to that person, and you can even see the brake light being applied right here. So the brake light's being applied. We're putting all these weird inputs into the bike. We're not stabilizing the bike itself. We're all too close right here. This is not good for total stopping distance or escape paths. This is definitely not a good planning of your ride. So plan your ride, position yourself for safety, right? So you wouldn't be this close to a car. We're this close to our buddy on a motorcycle. It's not a good idea. So just in case something happens, like having to apply the brakes in the last second, we're not paying attention, we dump the bike, especially right before a corner because we're going too fast. Now, here's the thing when it comes to your smart rider principles. You need to acquire and utilize personal protective equipment. So he's going to dump the bike, and we're going to go down, and that's where your feet and knee and now our hands and elbow and possibly shoulders are going to start hitting the ground. But look at his face. Boom. Right there. That right there is exactly why you get a full face helmet. Right here. Look at this. Smashing your face into the curb. I think there was a movie about that. It had, yeah, it was pretty bad. Do not do that. Wear gear just in case something like this happens, but make sure you pay attention. Safety needs to be priority.
Another example of a moment of inattention when riding in a group that results in a nasty fall.
All right, too close in this roundabout. Pay attention, pay attention. Slow down. Oh, somebody hit. All right, so your main concern, there you go, good. Get yourself out of the roadway so you don't get hit yourself. All right, so it had a passenger. She got off his bike. Now they're looking at these people. Now he's guarding his right elbow. Okay, not too much information on that one. Let's go back just a little bit. So we're getting over here into this roundabout. We're just having a ton of fun. We're riding. Maybe it went a little wide, a little bit too far. And you see this person right here at the beginning. They started turning left. Maybe this person wasn't following the right way and panic broke. So my guess is a panic brake. But if you dump the bike, I mean, just take a look at where he's guarding. Okay, you can kind of see he's guarding on his arm and his shoulder. So that's right where the humerus is. It looks like it's a little further down than the AC joint, but he's guarding that. So more than likely he hit really, really hard on the right side, which is kind of weird because he's turning left, right? So my guess is maybe a high side or just a full body got hit. They probably bounced a little bit. But that's why you need to wear gear too. I mean, look, he's not wearing anything protective below the head. So that means the neck isn't protected. Obviously, the knees aren't protected. The whole arm isn't protected. It's not a good situation. You need to have full gear. So this is a good thing right here, moving off to the side. So you don't get hit, so you can actually rescue another rider with your medical training. And too many people are too close. Just too close. You need to realize your total stopping distance is important, and you need to have escape paths. He's holding that arm. That means there's some damage to that arm. He's feeling pain there. All right, so we're going to be lane filtering. Okay, we got cut off a little bit. Not a big deal. Cars change lanes all the time. What do we... Dude, what? Well, no. That can't be it. That can't be it. So we're going to be riding through here, and there's that big open lane pattern that I talk about all the time. So this big open lane right here. So if the big open lane is there, and then maybe this person right here is stuck behind this person right here, they're going a little slow, we're just going to be like, hey, I want to switch lanes. And they totally can. They got their blinker. If they don't have their blinker, it doesn't really matter. They can change lanes. At no point were we in danger. You should anticipate these types of things when it comes to lane filtering. Okay, you need to understand that people are going to change lanes in front of you. So that means you need to pay attention. That means you need to find your escape paths, position for safety, locate hazards, adapt to hazards. Plan your ride on this. So he's going to go ahead and switch into that lane, and we're going to get pissed. Look how it's perfectly fine. We can apply some good brake pressure, and then we can get ourselves out of this situation. Not wearing full gear is putting yourself at more of a risk if you do crash. So let's not do that. Yeah, that was a non-issue. That was kind of dumb. That was actually really dumb. All right, so we're moving through here.
Situation on the road in which the driver believes that the indicator light allows him to take no notice of the priority right or look in the mirror.
I think we've already talked about this. This person's just gonna come in. There it is, the blind spot. So good escape path. He located the hazard, adapted to it by getting into the shoulder, which is going to be his escape. Got back in, didn't fight for position to get in front because we have a turn coming up. If he fought for position coming up here and he was accelerating super fast, he wouldn't be prepared for the turn. So he did a good job here. Let's just go ahead and recap it real quick. So he's getting off into this area, and we are catty corner with this car right here. So we are in the blind spot just across multiple lanes. Okay, so now we don't anticipate that the car is going to come in front of us, but we should always be worried about little things like that. So definitely right here, he used his horn. That is his perceiving and then reacting. Now it's time to do some type of braking or type of red stage maneuver, and that's what he does. So now he realizes that person's not going to pay attention. We're going to go ahead and roll off the throttle, apply some brakes, and then swerve to the right. We rev bombed. I wouldn't have done that, but we got ourselves in a better position. Now look at what we can do. We can swerve right even more. We can accelerate, decelerate. Best option right here, especially with the turn coming up, is decelerate, which is what he's going to do. Let him in. Shake your head. Go ahead. That's perfectly fine. Now we're going to get ourselves in this position. Look at the line of sight. This is a good position for safety. Not a good position for space cushion, but just in case something happens, we can do what we just did. But he's going to roll up the throttle even more and let that car get ahead, and now we have a good line of sight, good space cushion. We have multiple escape routes. So overall, a good one. You have to keep modulating what you're doing to stay safe. All right, so left turner. There you go. Adapting, non-issue. All right, so if that's going to be the case, do we have more from him? Yeah, we have more from him. So if that's the case, let's lightning round it, everybody. All right, so we're going to be riding. We see that side of the vehicle, left turner. Get yourself in a different position. He adapted to the hazard. He didn't have to swerve. He just adapted, switch lanes. But make sure you check your blind spots also. So we're going to go ahead and enjoy this. So here we go. I know this rider. It's not going to be a fun one. Anyways, notice this cop in right turn lane. Okay, non-issue. Whoa, whoa. That was an illegal, dangerous maneuver. Copper, did you... Officer, you not going to do anything? Okay, cool. Non-issue at this point. Good job for being situationally aware. This is a weird position I wouldn't be in. All right, moving on to the next one, I guess. All right, blind spot. We're caged in, man. This is not a spot you want to be in. Go ahead and decelerate, since if you accelerate, you're going to get yourself in a worse spot with him. Don't worry about that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Now we're going to put ourselves in a dangerous situation because of speed. That was a line of sight issue. Now we're going to be pissed at the other car. I am so sick and tired of seeing this. GoPros make it seem a lot farther away. Trust me. I get it. I get it. It does. I get it does. But the thing is, you look a lot farther away than you really are when you're speeding. Okay, so when you speed and you're far away, you look tiny because you're a motorcycle. And then all of a sudden you zoom up really quick. People can't tell your distance. They just can't. That's the problem with motorcycle riders and motorcycles. Car drivers just cannot judge how far you are. They anticipate and hope you're going the speed limit because that's what they can judge. But when you're going 20, 30, 40, 50 over the speed limit, they can't judge that. They don't know that. So I wanted to do a little lightning round on this one, but here's the thing. We're in a bad position right here. Let's go ahead and talk about this one. We're in a bad position right here. We have a terrible, terrible position. That is a blind spot. Okay, if this driver wants to scoot over, boom, we are kind of cut off because our escape is cut off. We can't accelerate too hard. All we can do is decelerate and brake. That's it. This is a very dangerous spot to be in. If you look at this right here, if you're a new rider or if you're driving or you're riding, whoever, whatever, if you're in this spot, get yourself out of it. The way you get yourself out of it is roll off the throttle to do some engine braking, and that's going to increase your space cushion right here, and that's going to make you go back, so now you're not in their blind spot. That's what's going to happen, and that's what I want you to do. So instead, what he does is he gets upset because these people are going too slow. So going slow. So now we got ego. Now we want to do what we want to do. People are making it to where we can't do it. So now we're going to go ahead and pass people. So we're actually cutting some people off, and we're putting ourselves in a very high risk maneuver. So we're going to move forward right here. Now take a quick look. So we look down and look at the area we're in. Residential. We have turn lanes. So we know that this is an intersection. We should be in orange stage. We should definitely be in orange stage, everybody. Look on the boards. Grab yourself a taco. We have some pizza. Taco Tuesday. But yeah, we're in orange stage. Specifically identified a threat or hazardous area, which is going to be intersections. Now, the reason why we didn't see this car is, for one, we were looking down, but also we have a terrible line of sight. We couldn't see around this van. We can't see around this van. This big blue truck couldn't see around this van either. Also wasn't anticipating somebody hauling ass going around other vehicles. So when we look at this, yeah, we look down for a split second. Why are we looking down going this fast? I don't know. Whatever reason you want. So we're going to go ahead and look up all of a sudden, and we have a vehicle coming out. That vehicle had ample opportunity. Yeah, you know what? Brakes. Okay, so the van had to apply the brakes, but we're going to apply the horn. We're not applying the brakes. We're not doing anything other than this. You see the difference between training here? Somebody's going to do a red stage maneuver, this person, and then we're going to have somebody, a motorcycle rider, just honk the horn. Okay, you have to get yourself out of this situation. This is so annoying. So surprise, blah, 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 whatever. And now we're going to make excuses for it like this. GoPros make it seem a lot further. But what about the factor of speeding? What about the factor of not looking where we're supposed to be going? What about the factor of not being situationally aware? What about all these other factors? It's the GoPro's fault. It's the GoPro that made it seem like it was further, guys. Trust me, it was further. It was actually really close. That's great. But why was it so close? How come you were getting up there so fast? What about that?
Oh, my. I got that.
Yeah, whatever. Or same rider. Look, we're hauling ass, and we put ourselves in this situation. We got more? This is going to be a fun one then. All right, so we're going to be going super fast. You know, we're going above the recommended speed. I'm going to say that right now. We're not going with the flow of traffic here. We probably just got into this lane because we passed somebody else, and now we're going to put ourselves in this situation. You see how fast we were going? This person is not slowing down. They're just switching lanes. It looks like they're slowing down, applying the brakes, because we are going so fast. We're coming up to an intersection also. We should be going into orange stage, getting ready for this. And then all of a sudden we get to here. Now it says almost died or almost dies. Now here's the thing. So if we get into this situation, thankfully we're on a motorcycle. If we were in a car, we would have hit the back end of this vehicle, because look at where the car is. This vehicle is inside our lane. We would have clipped them hard. Thankfully, we have a motorcycle to where we can find this escape path. Now, the problem with this is that you are threading the needle. If you messed up and this person hits you just a little bit, you're going into this curb and then you're going into this wall. Or you're going to the curb and you're starting to tumble, and then hopefully nobody hits you and runs you over. This type of stuff is just putting yourself in danger for what? A thrill? So you can get on MotoStars? What? I'm asking. No? All right. So we're going to go ahead and get further. You put yourself in that dangerous situation, it's going to catch up to you. It's going to catch up to you. Oh, we got extreme anger now.
bikers whose
I didn't even want to see it. Please, class. What am I supposed to do with that, class? Grim, yeah, I know. It's like I'm not supposed to be too judgmental here. Because at the end of the day, these riders, these riders, they think they're in the right. And that's one of the dangerous things is when you think you're in the right, but you're actually not, it's hard for you to learn. It really is hard for you to learn. So my biggest thing when it comes to this kind of stuff is to not judge too much, but it's just so difficult. It is so difficult. Because you put yourself in so many different dangerous situations. Like the goal is risk management. The goal is to keep yourself away from dangerous stuff take that back. The goal is to not put yourself into more danger than you already are when riding a motorcycle. When you're on a motorcycle, it's dangerous. You're on the road, not a lot of protection, just by nature, being on a road at that speed, the body's not designed for that. So if there's ever a crash, you're in a lot of danger. So to put yourself in situations where you have a greater chance of crashing, to me, is just illogical. And to do it because of the thrill, or to do it because you want to get on these shows, or to me, it's going to catch up to you. It's Russian roulette. It's going to catch up to you. All right, moving on with this.
whose ride is definitely well thought out.
The red lights, there's a lot of red lights up ahead, so careful. People are stopping. You're going to switch lanes. Watch out for that right turner. Non-issue. Non-issue. We're all over the place, too. Yellow light, we're going to apply the brakes. Okay. Well, this is an AAR. Good job on this rider. It's a nice AAR. So here's the thing. So here's the difference with mine. So let's watch it one more time. So we're going at pretty good speed. Pretty good speed for the area. The lead biker is going to be in front, obviously.
Ride is definitely well thought out, which will be explained in detail in a moment.
All right, so we switched lanes because we have an open lane. That's what I see. We also have somebody wanting to get into that open lane because their lane is backed up. That is a typical driver, typical rider. That's exactly what we are doing too. So when we are doing it, we can't fault the driver for wanting to do it too. Now, that driver did not go out and say, I'm going to take it, when we typically see motorcycle riders go out in front of car driver and say, we're going to take it. So there's two different kinds. Now, I'm not going to put that on this rider because he hasn't done that yet, but we're going to move over and we just adapted to this hazard. You see the big open line, that's why they wanted to switch lanes. All right, now that we understand that, let's see what his AAR is. Okay, so let's see the first part. So leading bike warns cager with a horn. I am switching lane to avoid collision. Now, here's the thing. Who says we could just go and we never have to slow down and stop? Where does it say in the motorcycle manual or any type of training course that if there is something in your way, just thread the needle? I'm curious because that's what we're doing. So leading bike warns cager with a horn. Okay, cool. Thank you. Awesome bike leader. You're going to switch lanes to avoid a collision. Okay, that's perfect. That's an adaptation to what you need to do, planning your ride. Very good. So if we're doing that and that vehicle is still taking our lane, why are we trying to thread needles? Like what tells motorcycle riders that they should just do this? Now, I get it. Vehicle isn't slowing down, I use the horn. We're not really slowing down ourselves. This person wants to get in, I let them in, and they go, and then I go. It's a non-issue. I don't understand why we have to keep trying to fight for the lane. It's like, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. Because if we get into this position and this car driver decides, screw you, I'm going to do it anyways, you got hit. The common denominator here is you're getting close to a vehicle. So if we allow vehicles to get in, we're being courteous defensive riders. Nobody's going to get hit. The only concern at that point is anybody coming up behind me. Just downshift and let the car in. So colleague on my right is slowing down to make some room. So that's another thing, is that we're going to go ahead and move over. This vehicle pushes him. This motorcycle rider pushes his friend. And that friend might hit the pole, might hit the curb. Why don't you and your friend just slow down, let the person in, and then go? I don't know. There's just like a different mentality that I see with a lot of motorcycle riders is, oh, there's an area, I'm never going to slow down, I'm just going to go. I'm not going to slow down for that person. They're kind of half in my lane. I'm going to go around them. This person's coming out left me, I'm just use the horn. I'm not going to slow down. I'm not going to swerve for this. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. It doesn't make any sense to me. It does not make any sense. Maybe because I come from a position of where I started off driving. I did fire trucks, I did ambulances, and I couldn't thread needles like this. I think there might be just a screwy thing with training, and maybe I need a better way of explaining it, which I'm gonna come up with. Whew. I don't know, class. Just real quick, I'm going to say thank you to all that donated some money to this. The link is going to be that first pinned comment. We are raising money right now. It started off at 475. 475. And we're at 855. Now, that's not my goal. That's their goal. The main thing here, though, is if you have $10, throw $10 in. Okay? Or I'm just raising money today for them. If you can, throw $10 in. It's for veterans that grow their own food, and it's a way to be shoulder to shoulder, just like you and I like to be in motorcycles. Do an activity that's good for you, good for the earth, and feeds other veterans. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, we're riding. Whoa, we hit something. No, it's just curbs. All right, we're passing people. You do you. It's all up to you. Oh, what do you call that? Man, these are quick. What do you call that? What kind of crash? It's a low side. It's a low side, everybody. So we're going around these vehicles. You see how it's a little jostling? Okay, that's the suspension. It's perfectly natural. When you're riding, you probably don't even feel it. But we're pushing it really hard. So we're going to push it hard in a left turn, and we immediately dump the bike. Now, what is a major cause of low sides when it comes to motorcycle riders? Just normal motorcycle riders. It's typically going to be too much speed. So if we get too much speed going into the turn, right? We're getting too much speed. We're like, oh, we're going too much. Well, I'm just going to push more and more and more and more and try to countersteer more and more and more. So the bike is now leaning super duper far over. When that happens, you're starting to scrape hard parts like this, and that's going to reduce traction. It's going to lift up that tire just a little bit. Also, if you're this far over, you're only on like the smallest contact patch. And the one thing that you can do right now is just slow it down before a turn. Slow look, press, and roll. What are we doing here? Racing? Okay, if we're racing, everyone else is going to be passing you up now that you crashed. It's as simple as that. It leaned too far, back tire slipped, and the peg hit the ground and sent him sliding. Climb and Brad 420, yeah. Whew. All right, so we're getting into here. We're going pretty good speed, 94, 85. I'm assuming this is United States. Wear gloves. I don't know why we only have one. Oh, you got caught. Do not run, please. It's so dangerous, but it's up to you. You do you. All right, find a safe area to pull over. That's a good safe area. No. Now I know some places have a no chase law. It's a little dangerous for the motorcycle rider. High risk. All right, looks like we're going to talk about that one for a little bit, but let's get into this one. So right away, we're going 100. Jacob French. Right away, we're going 100. So we're going to be going over here. Now, I don't know why we don't have, there you are. We don't have a glove on the right hand. I don't know the whole context of the situation, but let's just look at it. We're going really fast. And we got caught. Okay, so we have a police officer behind us. All right. So we got a police officer behind us. We're going to go ahead and get over. We're like, oh, crap. I'm going to get in trouble. Criminal speeding. You're going to get your bike impounded. You're going to have all these different consequences. So many points on your on your license. In Arizona, it's very bad, especially if you've been drinking. Extremely bad. So what's going to be happening here is you can decide to just run. Okay, so here's the thing. Once you decide to do that, your consequences are much higher. It's obvious. You know, if you do something you're not supposed to be doing, you know, it's a lawful order. They're telling you to pull over. You're not doing it. Boom, you got some more stuff. So when we talk about risk management on this channel, okay, your risk is now not being managed very well. You have all these different things that you're now adding to your record, basically. So in order to get away, you got to increase your risk. You got to keep going faster, and do more and more dangerous things just to get away. So if your concern is legalities, your concern is financial, getting your bike impounded, don't do this in the first place. Don't speed and don't do crazy dumb shit in the first place. That would have solved it. Now, if you're going to run, your next problem is probably you're going to crash at a high speed. Do you have full gear for that? Doesn't look like it. So we're going to go ahead and run for it. And we're going to go ahead and lane filter or lane split. This is going to be lane splitting at over 110 miles an hour. 118 miles an hour, we're going to lane split a big truck and a car. So we're not doing anything when it comes to risk management. We're not paying attention. We're not being a smart rider. This is absolutely a dumb rider. Shouldn't be doing that. So right here, this is a smart rider.
Driver needed the most at the moment, additionally making sure
Rescuing another rider right here.
You all right?
Okay. You gotta be careful. Hey, no, don't stand on this. No, get on the other side. Get over here. Get over here. You can talk through the other window.
You okay? You all right?
I think
Please don't get hit.
Hey, what? Do you mind if I open your door?
No, you got traffic.
Okay, let's see. Is anything hurting?
Her wrist probably hurts.
You don't know?
Get on the other side.
I'll tell you what.
I have you on speakerphone because
Will you hold traffic off to the side? Will you wave them off?
Good.
my name is Kate Southworth.
Yeah, she's looking at her wrist. It probably burns a little bit. We'll talk a little bit about that.
I feel some pain here.
Any pain in your chest where the airbag might have hit you?
A little bit, and my nose.
Okay, tell you what, just don't move, because if you move, I don't want to hurt anything, okay?
And my shins, but I don't know if that's just because of
The airbags.
Do you
Yep.
want me to look real quick, make sure?
I think it's pretty.
Okay, we'll see.
Ma'am, do you have a child with you?
Do I have no kids?
Okay. Is there anyone else in the vehicle with you?
Okay, you're gonna want to get in a safe position for yourself. We'll talk a little bit about that. That's not directing traffic, dude. You're just in the. Okay, we'll talk about it. They're doing what they know, and it's good.
I'm fine. I got 2 tires in the back of my car, so that probably took most of the impact, and that's why.
Okay.
That's why my car didn't get a big hit like hers.
Okay, well, like I said, I gotta make sure she's good real quick, because she's got some pain in her chest and her shins, okay?
I think that's just from the airbags.
Okay.
I think the pain in my chest and my shins.
Get yourself in a safe position. Woo! All right, so I'm just gonna go through this pretty quick, because this is one of those things that you might come up on when you're riding a motorcycle. You know, you might show up, not this guy, but this guy. You might show up and you might see a car crash. You know, part of being a smart rider is rescuing another motorcycle rider with medical training. Well, here's the thing: motorcycle riders typically only make up like 6 to 10% of roadway users. So you have at least 90% people in a 4-wheeled or more vehicle. So you're definitely going to see crashes like that. So if you see something like this, I'm going to walk you through just what I would be doing, what I'd be doing different, what he did great. The main thing is getting the courage to actually help. So this was right here, automatically. X-Hub, you did good. You did good. Okay, I'm just going to critique it a little bit. I'm not here to make fun of or anything like that. You're doing a great job just even helping. So we're going to move forward right here.
The biker did what the driver needed the most.
So good job positioning himself for safety. We're on the other side, not in the back. Okay, so take a look. So if anything happens, we had traffic going that way, okay? Going that way. So they're going to hit the vehicle that the lady's in and then hit this vehicle. So we're kind of protected by two different vehicles. So that's a good position for safety when it comes to protecting your bike. Now, if we were coming in, you know, going this way, what we can do is pass the vehicle, which I think he did, and then just kind of do what he did. So that's perfectly fine. You don't want to try to see it ahead of time and try to stop behind everybody. So far, that's pretty good. Not much you can do.
Yeah, I'm all right.
What about
That's the first mistake. So what I want you guys to do instead is not go this way. So you see how we're going towards danger zone? We're walking towards danger zone. Just because we have a vest does not change the fact that we can get hit. People with vests get hit all the time. So what I want you to do instead is I want you to come around and get on that grass. Okay? Same thing, space cushion away from hazards. Get yourself on the grass, get yourself out of there. That was the first mistake, and that's one of the most deadly mistakes you can make. You can get hit, clipped, whatever it is, easily.
them?
Ooh,
But she's freaking out a little bit.
it's making me nervous. If by now you didn't do it, get over here. Get over there. Please, 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 please. Another thing is, in between these vehicles right here, do not stand in here. That is a dangerous no-go zone. You need to be over here, okay? Beyond the grass area. You're away from all these people over here, okay? So if you want to talk to the patient, if you want to get an assessment, if you want to do what you want to do, get on this side and talk through this window. Talk through that window. Don't get on this side and talk straight to face. I mean, your voice can, I can yell at somebody across the street. So you could easily get over here and just have a nice conversation and still be able to talk to them. You don't need to be up in their face. And I understand in order to do an assessment, you kind of have to, but this is a dangerous area to even try to do an assessment. Another thing you could do is possibly if they allow you and that door still works, you can crawl in and get in the passenger seat. Be very careful with the airbags, but they probably already deployed. And then from there, you can go ahead and do an assessment. Remember, all we care about is massive bleeds, so circulation, airway, breathing. So if they have a massive bleed, we need to do something about it. If they don't have an airway, we got to do something about it. If they're not breathing, we got to do something about it. But if it looks like there's no major bleeds, they are talking to you, and they're breathing, 12 to 24 times a minute, which she's probably doing 30 a minute because she's hyperventilating. It's all good. Now, your goal is to calm her down so she gets down to 8 to 12 breaths a minute, but you're not going to do that immediately. So what you can do is just talk to her.
You okay? You all right?
I think I'm okay.
You ask her, you okay? You all right? She's, I think I'm okay. Boom. Airway's good. Breathing is good. So far, thankfully, she's wearing like short sleeves. You can tell that there's no bleeding on her arms. You could ask her, do you know if you're bleeding anywhere? No? Okay, cool. I'm going to get on the other side, and I'll talk to you.
Wait, do you mind if I open your door up real quick? Okay.
Extremely dangerous right there. You notice how he's looking down the roadway? Thankfully, nobody's coming, but you're just putting yourself in a bad spot to where you're constantly having to look over your back. Get on the other side.
Okay, let's see. Is anything hurting?
So she's holding her wrist like that because when you're driving like this and the airbags come out of the center column, they hit your wrists. Big explosions on the wrists, and then it is it's not black powder, but it's a propulsion substance, so it does burn because it has to blow up. So she's probably gonna have second degree, maybe first degree burns on her wrist right here. And some people actually get fractures in the radius and ulna. Okay, it's still better than getting your head or you flying through the windshield. Her shin, she's talking about how her shins are hurting. Same concept, it just hits right there, but hopefully she's going to be fine with that. But yeah, her wrists are probably hurting for that reason. It did hit her in the chest. Your only concern there is it hard to breathe. That's what you have to worry about. If it gets too difficult to breathe, you might have to do rescue breathing. The smoky area, that's just the after effects of the airbags going off. Like a gunshot, you're going to have a bunch of smoke. Same thing here.
You don't know?
Okay, so she's breathing. She's breathing. Doing a quick look of this with the mechanism involved. Not too concerned about heavy external bleeding. That car door, I keep looking over at it. That car door is intact. You could easily get on the other side and talk to her.
My name is Kate Southward.
I'll tell you what.
I have you on speakerphone because
Will you hold traffic off to the side? Will you wave them off?
So that's great directing traffic. Now here's the thing. What you want to do, because later on he stands like right here trying to direct traffic, that's a no bueno. You want to go 100 feet down and start directing traffic to get into the other lane. Don't stand in the lane. Stand off to the side. So stand off like right here and then wave your arms and be like, go, move. Just do it like nice and easy. Whatever you want to do. It's just going to grab their attention. It's that uncommon thing in a common situation. And then they're going to slow down just because it's so uncommon. They want to look at you and then they realize, oh, there's cars on the side of the road. 100 feet. So for me, when I walk and I do 9 steps, 9 normal steps, that's 20 feet for me. So do the math on that. 5 times 9, 45, right? So I'm going to be doing 45 steps, and that's 100 feet. So that's when I know, and then I can start directing traffic. I know that because when I put out my cones, I know the distances without a tape measure. It's a little fun fact. So anyways, that's what I'd be doing, 100 feet. So direct them, hey, direct traffic, but go 100 feet that way. So what you can tell them is just do 40 paces. 40 paces. And then that should be good enough.
yes. My name is Kate Southworth.
So asking those questions, what is your name? That's calming her down. That's bringing her back to reality. Dispatchers are fully trained to do this stuff. At this point, not much you can do other than get yourself in safety. Just get on the other side.
Tell you what, are you okay? Is your wrist hurting?
I feel some pain here.
Yep.
Any pain in your chest where the airbag might have hit you?
A little bit, and my nose,
Okay, tell you what, just don't move, because if you move, I don't want to hurt anything, okay?
and my shins, but I don't know if that's just because of the airbag there.
Do you want me to look real quick, make sure?
I think it's pretty.
Okay, we'll see.
So,
Ma'am, do you have a towel with you?
And
do I have no?
and there's not much you could do there. So it's like, let me look, and you look, and you're not gonna be able to tell much without taking some of the clothes off. So he's doing a good job with the assessment. But one thing you can start to do is realize that every question you're asking, she's answering them pretty well, and it looks like she's not hurt. So remember, it's her emergency at this point. Her status, her mental status is elevated. She's anxious, and you're not going to get much out of it. So you're going to want to go on to the other side and just kind of wait around and talk to her.
No kids.
Okay. Is there anyone else in the vehicle with you?
No.
Okay. Can you tell me, are you in any pain?
I can't tell. My chest. There's definitely some pressure there from the airbag.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. I got 2 tires in the back of my car, so that probably took most of the impact, and that's why my car didn't get a big hit like hers.
Okay. Well,
Guys, get yourself in a better
make sure
spot.
she's good real quick, because she's got some pain in her chest and her shins, okay?
I think that's just from the.
That's pretty much it.
I think the pain in my chest.
See, standing right there does nothing. You need to move further. All right, so we're moving on here. We had a car to our left, so orient yourself. Watch out for this person in front of you. Looks like they're slowing down. They're switching to the right. Don't know exactly. We're gonna get boxed in. Slow it down. Just slow it down. All right, check. Moto Stars, what? What are we? Did you just like throw videos in? Like you just threw random videos?
Alright guys, check out this guy in front of me. He drives over to the turning lane, but he's not turning.
Dude. It's like that was a hard jump cut.
Alright, check out this guy. He thinks he
Alright.
owns the lanes. It's a two-way.
Alright, you know what? I'm done with this. Alright, we gotta find another video. We gotta find another video class. Oh my gosh.
Up next.
No! Pick it up!
Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh, oh, he got. 99 Lives does pretty well. 99 Lives does good edits. What the hell was that all about, Motostars? Anyways, we're moving into here, so we're lane filtering or lane splitting on the bike lane. What did you expect? Moto Rides AZ? Are you mad? Arizona, we can't lane filter, dude. So what you did was an illegal turn, or not illegal turn, illegal maneuver. So this is in Arizona, I'm assuming, because it says Moto Rides AZ on the very bottom right. And we're going to be in the bike lane. That's illegal. And here's the thing. Nobody knows that you're doing this. Like, these car drivers do not anticipate somebody doing this. So when we're doing that, nobody thinks that there's going to be someone there, so they're just going to turn right. They don't. Who here has to check their blind spot when they're in the right lane? Right? If this is a bicycle lane, there's no bicycles catching up to you. You never pass on the right either. You hear the squealing? That's all rear tire. He's locking up his tires. And a little tippity tap tap. So don't lane split like this. He did a rev bomb to get their attention. Didn't save them though. And here's the thing. When we're going to get pissed off at this car driver or this truck driver like that, just realize what we just did was illegal. So he's probably not going to chase him down and turn this in. So he just hit somebody and he's going to take off. So that's a hit and run. That's a hit and run, dude. You just hit that car and you're going to run. Why are you posting this? Why are you posting this? You just posted that you did a hit and run. All right, here we go. So we're riding. We got some animals on the side of the road. Be very careful. Go nice and slow. Doggo's saying, hey, these are my goats. And that dude just took you out, Alexandros Mitakos. Ooh. That goat said, nope. There's a passenger. Oh no. Another at Moto AZ. Okay, so we're gonna be riding through here. So this is the passenger's hand, and there's the rider. So when it comes to riding with a passenger, just realize your total stopping distance is gonna be greater. You're gonna have to anticipate something a lot further. Your throttle inputs gotta be smoother. Your braking inputs gotta be smoother. You have to be so situationally aware that you are looking at least 10 to 20 seconds ahead. You have to, because you have a passenger now, so the dynamics of everything is going to be all screwed up. So we see this, we should be going even slower than this. We should be practicing our slow speed basically on this turn, because you don't know. Animals are so surprising. I can't think of words today. So we're going to be moving through here, and that dude's like, I'm going to come get you. Got knocked. Now this guy, he's just hurting. He's just hurting people, or hurting goats. What did you expect? Yeah, unpredictable. There we go, Phil. Jeez. Can't even speak today. Dude's just like, what did you expect? All right, so motor rides, there's the side of the vehicle right there. They're going to get in your lane. You should probably adapt to that. Last second, not good enough. You should have done it sooner. You saw it. Should have saw it, dude.
You didn't see me or what? You didn't see me? What do you mean you just pulled out, bro? I got it all on camera. What do you mean? You trying to get pulled over? Well, I'm about to report your plates, bro. You literally just almost took me off the road. You're listening to music. You can't even hear what's going on. What do you mean? You can't even see what's going on if you pull out in front of me, bro?
Moto rides, dude.
Dude, I got it on camera, bro. Let me get your plates real quick. Hold on. All right, so this dude's plate is CGB42.
All right, I'm not. He's just gonna be mad at him. All right. All right, here we go. So we're riding. We're in actually a pretty good lane position 2 and 3. Sorry, there we go. Lane position 3. So if we had to, we can adapt and get into another lane. Now, we talk about patterns on this channel all the time, and there's that pattern. That's that side of the vehicle we got to be very concerned about. That side of the vehicle is going to indicate that that person is obviously traveling this way, right? So that's what we got to be worried about. So when we see this, and that person is going to come in, we should already anticipate, who cares, right? We're going to go ahead and adapt and get into this lane. If nobody's in our blind spot or the right of us, it doesn't matter. It's called being courteous and a defensive rider. So you're going to move over anyways, whether they get into your lane or not, because you anticipated, you are preemptively getting yourself in a better position for safety. You're basically making it safe for everyone involved, especially you since you're on a motorcycle. So when we see this, he's not going to do it until last second. And he actually sped up and then rev bomb, and now he's having to swerve. So now part of plan is going to navigate a threat. This would have not been a threat if we just adapted to it in the first place. But thankfully, he did a good job with the swerve. Okay, there's the swerve. Did fine. Did great. Got himself out of the danger. It was a close call. Don't rev bomb. But then right here, getting super pissed about it, it doesn't make any sense because we should see that ahead of time. And then to do this at the end of the day is just dumb. It's just dumb. Complaining that he can't see us or hear us because he's got music. It's like, dude, everybody has music. Everybody's doing something else. So you're going to get mad. Everyone has to not listen to music. Everyone has to always look out for motorcycle riders. And everyone has to basically move out of your way. You see how that's starting to sound? That's the dumbest crap I've seen all day.
Jordan? Jordan what? Jordan, all right, I got you.
You're so cool, man. All right. Filling up. Make sure you put diesel. I'm just kidding. Don't put diesel in your fucking bike. Whoa.
What'd you just do that for?
Sorry about that.
What'd you just do that for?
So lucky.
No, sorry.
What'd you just do that for? Why
No,
did you just hit my bike?
I thought I could make the turn.
Why did you just hit my bike?
I think he just ripped the exhaust.
Pull over right now. Pull over. Right now.
Look at the exhaust is all tore up. I think the dude's high.
Right now.
Yeah, get the plate.
I'm sorry.
Stay right there.
Hit the tire.
All right, stay right there, please. Do not leave.
He is stoned.
Do not leave, okay? Do not leave. I'm calling the police. Stay right there.
Exactly that. I would do the exact same thing.
Sir, how you doing? Stay right
hit and run.
there.
You got his plate.
Call 911. He just hit my bike. Call 911, please.
That dude is blazed. So, William Travis, the person that is riding the green bike, seems to always have trouble with gas stations. But this was true. This is like legit. Like, how did you screw this up? Look how much room he had. So we're gonna see it on. Look how much room he had. He could have easily made it. I mean, Jeeps have better turning radius than that. But this is how you handle the situation. Exactly how William Travis handled it.
No, sorry.
What'd you just do that for? Why did you just hit my bike?
I thought I could make the turn.
Why did you just hit my bike?
I just hit
Pull
the
over.
tire.
Pull over.
So it's exact. I would do the exact same thing. Just say pull over, and then while you're doing all this stuff,
Pull over.
yeah, he looks
Right now.
intoxicated. Boom, got his license plate. So if anything happens, you have it on camera. You can always get it back. And the cool thing with GoPros nowadays is you have the app, and then you also have the screen on the back, so you can actually see what it is. So if the cops do show up, give them the license plate, and they'll find him. They'll find him. And you made it apparent. Made it apparent that you don't want him to leave.
Okay.
And as soon as you do this,
Sir, how you doing? Stay right there.
decides to leave. That's a hit and run. That person's going to have bigger consequences. Hopefully your bike is fine, William. You did exactly what I would have done. Good job.
Call 911, please.
Good job. All right, so chevrons, be very careful. It's going to be a sharp turn ahead. Probably too fast. Low side? Nope. Went off the road. Went a little too wide.
Oh God, oh God.
All right, so here, put yourself in a better position. Okay, good position. Double check everything. Looks like he's up and moving, so conscious,
okay, man?
breathing.
Yeah, sit down, man.
So he's walking.
Sit down, man.
Why are you getting in the road?
Sit down. He needs to make sure he's okay.
He's pissed. Guys, lifting a bike is not that hard.
Does he have does he have insurance and everything?
No, man, but
Oh God!
it's all right. Hey, you're alive. It gives you an opportunity to take.
You know, like this is
He's not home anyway.
All right. What are they talking about? All right, so this whole situation. Let's get out of there. So we're going to be riding. Remember, it's a sharp turn. Those chevrons are going to indicate that this is a dangerous area for a turn. It's going to be very sharp, so you're going to have to do your slow look, press, and roll. Remember, orange stage, when it comes to these types of corners, going too fast into a corner like this, you're going to have problems. That means you're going to have to use more advanced techniques just to mitigate crashing. So we're going to get into here, and he's going to be turning. Now, it's a little blurry because we're having to zoom in on the GoPro. And then he's going to go a little wide and then go off-road. Now, at this point, remember, it's their emergency. They screwed up. So your job now is to get yourself in a position for safety, and if they do need medical help, there you go. You hopefully have the training for it, and you have the trauma kit. Now, for this person that crashed, obviously a failure of fundamental skills, maybe a failure in situational awareness, or just, it was a pure mistake. It's still a failure. Thankfully, he had full gear. So being a smart rider, first, you need to be situation aware, failed. Fundamental skills, failed. Acquire and utilize personal protective equipment, had it. Great. Now, the rider in the back, hopefully is a smart rider also, and is going to rescue this rider, which is what they do. So he does a good job by rescuing the rider. And at the end of the day, all it is just double checking, making sure he's okay. That's really what it is. Do an assessment. He's obviously up and moving, so we got blood flow going. He's screaming. He's getting pissed. He's got his airway breathing. You do have to check for any type of bleeds, though. That's something that sometimes it catches up to you. So check for any bleeds after that, and he's walking around. Seems to be fine. Now, if he's starting to ask questions over and over again, or he says that he has a headache, or he starts tumbling, it looks like he's drunk, probably traumatic brain injury, just lay him down.
Yeah, sit down, man.
Sit down.
Sit down, man.
Please sit down.
Yeah.
All right, so lifting a bike, just be careful. There's a way to do it. Lift with your legs, not your back.
I'm just so glad you're alive and.
Yeah, he's doing good. All right. And we dumped it. Little too much power. Little too much power. Simple mistake, lots of damage. Thankfully, he's got full gear. The bike can be replaced, but imagine losing an arm. A little too much. Landed a little awkward. Lost traction. Woo-wee. All right. Oh, green does not always mean go. Let him through. Now go. Now go. There you go. Just get yourself out of there. All right, so it's red for us, probably green arrow for them. It just turned green for us. Now, we can't see because we have a line of sight problem with our own mirror. So that person decided to go right here. They still decided to go. This person's still going. What I would do is definitely wait for this person to start to leave and actually get closer to here. And then before I even get in, because I'm still scanning for people like this. As soon as I see this, you have to know that this person right here is going to go. They don't want to be in the intersection. They are just going to do it. So they're going to go. You just have to wait. You just have to wait. So to get mad is not good. To get yourself into here, now he realized it. We're going so slow. Use good progressive brake pressure. We can stop like literally right here and allow them to go. Let him move. End of story. Move on with your day. Hurry up! I would do the exact same thing he did. I would have told him, hurry up. I'm in a dangerous spot because you put me in a dangerous spot. Hurry up. If you're going to do it, do it. Move with a purpose. You know? He didn't honk the horn. He didn't rev bomb. He did nothing. He's like, you got to get out of here. So this person did a good job. Great job. Lane filtering between big vehicles, different cultures, different ways of doing things. Oh, that's one of the hazards. We're in an area with a lot of pedestrians. You know, you have cars and then people on the sides of the road. They're going to go across. That's one of the hazards we have with lane filtering. You can't see because of line of sight problems. All right, this is a beautiful parking lot. Woo, I would love to practice here. So they're practicing in an area that reduces as many risks as possible. So I'm okay with this, Tickler Nick.
For real.
I'm okay with this. Practicing in an area that removes other hazards like pedestrians, cars. This is good.
Am I still gonna ride? Jeez. If the bike runs, then we'll still run it. Look at this. Dude. Yeah. That was a rough one. Yeah.
So just go back just a little bit. We don't have to watch the whole thing, but here it is. So great view. He's got open area, great line of sight, no issues of vehicles. It looks like it's after hours, and we're practicing our skills. Whatever the skills are, we're practicing our skills. Now, the one thing I want you to do is minimize as much risk as possible. Since we are practicing, it means we're doing something that we're not experts at. We're doing something that is challenging our skill base. So that means there's going to be a lot more failure points than normal. So if there's going to be a failure point, what happens when you fail riding a motorcycle? You typically crash. You typically dump it. You typically fall off the bike at some kind of speed. This is why we need to wear full gear. So minimize as much risk as possible. They're doing that here, but since we're practicing and pushing our limits, we're still going to have some failure points. So minimize the risk of getting hurt by wearing full gear. Have yourself a jacket, pants, boots, gloves, helmet. So he's got a helmet, he's got gloves. That's great, but if we hit our elbow or shoulder hard enough like that, we could dislocate, we can fracture, we can rip tendons, we can do a lot of bad stuff. And we need to be wearing gear to absorb that input and impact. There you go. And then also the road rash that we could possibly be getting. Okay, so we want to keep practicing, right? We want to be able to get up from these things nice and easy. We don't want to have to take a shower and be in pain for the next 6 weeks because we're getting a lot of cold or hot water through rough flesh. Let's minimize as much as we possibly can. So I think they're doing a great job. I think just adding gear would be a little bit more. That's it. Guys, if you want to stunt, do it here. If you want to do parking lot stuff, do it here. You want to practice your cornering, you can do it in a parking lot this big. You don't have to go 80 miles an hour to practice your corner. You can go 20, 30 and do a nice 40-foot circle easily.
Look at this. Dude.
Whew.
Yeah. That was a rough one. Yeah. But your Lexus badge is okay.
All right. This one's going to be fun. This one's going to be fun. I wouldn't be able to touch the ground at all. Oh.
No, pick it up.
There you go. Don't let it get in. There you go.
Get everything wet.
It's alright. It did not go into your exhaust.
That's what he was probably worried about when he said get up or get it up. Look at his cracks right there. Anyways, one of my biggest fears with riding a tall bike is not being able to put my foot down, and that's obviously what happened with this hole in the water. But I wouldn't even be able to put my feet down on a bike like this. So he's going over here and he starts to fall and he wants to put his foot down. Well, he can't. His foot goes in. So that's one of my biggest fears, is getting your foot in a hole and then the bike falling on it. And then basically it goes in and then it snaps. That's a huge fear of mine.
No, pick it
So
up.
having a trauma kit with a SAM splint or some type of splinting material, you can grab sticks and then get some of the roll gauze that is in my trauma kit, and you can make it tight. You could do that even with the tourniquet. Just don't do it super tight. You just do enough to stabilize the tib fib at that point, and then you can hopefully get your buddy to safety.
Get everything wet.
Burgundy, I'm 5'6", 30-inch inseam. I would not be able to get on that 790R.
It's alright. It did not go into your exhaust.
All right. Watch out, we're getting in the blind spot. That our lane is open, their lane isn't. We got to adapt to this. Move, 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 move. I'm so worried about our feet getting hit. We got more? So the biggest pattern here was that open lane that we are in, and their lane was getting slower and slower and slower, and they didn't do a head check. They did not do a head check. So let's take a look at that pattern. This is the pattern I want you guys to recognize on the interstate or when you're riding in town, and it's the main concern at this point. There's just no intersections, so what we're worried about is mergers. So you notice on highways specifically, there's no cross traffic. There's no cross traffic. That's terrible looking. But there's no cross traffic. The only thing we have to worry about is people coming into lanes and switching lanes, and that is, whoa, that's not right. That's the main thing that we got to worry about. So here, if you take a quick look, we have a big open lane right here. Beautiful lane. We love it. We have good viewing distance. We have good space cushions. We can work with this. Now, here's the thing. When I'm in a car or even on a motorcycle, when I'm on the road, and I'm this vehicle and there's this person right here, I don't want to be behind them. My total stopping distance is whatever it is right there, and my viewing distance is terrible. So I look around, I do 360 situational awareness, I'm orienting myself to the situation, and I notice that we have this big open lane here, and I'm like, heck yeah, I want to get in that lane. Well, here's the big problem that other people typically do. Okay, or not, I guess not the big problem. The thing that I typically do is check my blind spot, because I know there's motorcycles, I know there's cars, I know there's the hazard situation, so I always check my blind spot, and if nobody's there, cool, I'd move in. If there's somebody there, I don't move in. The big problem with car drivers that don't have this dual training with motorcycling or have anything above going to the DMV like 16 years ago, they typically don't do it. They get this complacency where I haven't had to check my blind spot in years and I haven't hit anybody yet. That's usually what happens. So what I believe is happening here, they didn't check their blind spot, and we have a motorcyclist coming. They do want to switch into that lane. We also want to, I did that again. They also want to switch in that lane. So we're going to get into a bad position. So we're in the blind spot. Now, as motorcycle riders, after watching this and being in this wonderful class at the firehouse, make sure you guys sign in, click that like button to get credit for today's class, by the way. Grab yourself a burrito. We got some pizza and tacos. The main thing here, if you're watching this, you're going to understand that this is a pattern. So now if we see that, always anticipate that this person's going to want to switch over. So what do? We plan our ride. So this is lane position 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to get ourselves in the best position for safety, which is going to be the biggest space cushion away from them. We're also going to locate the hazard. Boom, we did it. So the moment he becomes a hazard, though, and he starts coming in here, we have to do something. We have to adapt to it. And that's going to be some form of escape path. It's going to be some form of just maneuvering positions, maybe accelerating a little bit, maybe decreasing our speed a little bit. So in this situation, what we can do is we're going to be in lane position 3. We can go ahead and get ourselves closer to that line and accelerate since we're on the interstate if you have a powerful bike. If you don't have a powerful bike, one of the better options you can do, and one of the options I typically always do, is what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up to here and be like, oh crap, this person's getting close. And I'm going to go ahead and decelerate with good progressive brake pressure, or I'm going to switch into this lane and decelerate a little bit. Then when this person's finally fully in my lane, I'm going to get back behind them and go. You have to constantly move like water. You have to, this is a stick that got thrown into the river or into the little stream, and you're having to just kind of navigate around it. You kind of have to just flow around it. You don't want to hit it and then have to go around it. You're going to want to flow around it nice and smooth. That's what you should be playing around with in your head. That's a game that I like to play. But right here, just waiting last second to do anything. No, get yourself into a better position. Accelerate if you can. Get out of there. Stay away from cars. We got veggie pizzas, and we got some pepperonis. Pepperoni. I'm mainly here for the tacos. All right, moving on over here. Mini Boy 53. All right, same pattern, same exact pattern. So let's see what happens. Oh, that truck hit the car. Not our problem. Maybe rescue another rider, but I doubt they're gonna need rescuing. All right, so right here, watch out for any left turners. We got a lot of lanes. This vehicle, we're in their blind spot now. Be careful, apply the brakes. Non-issue, we should be applying the brakes anyways, coming up to an intersection in orange stage. Move yourself into a better position for safety. Let's just go back just a little bit. We already talked about this most of the time, or all the time on this channel. I want to be over here. I want to be off into the side. I don't want to be right behind this vehicle. I don't want to be right behind that vehicle. I want to be off to the side. So just in case anybody decides to haul ass, hopefully they're going to hit this vehicle, maybe clip my leg, hopefully not. But if I had to, I can accelerate and get myself into more of a protected position. Put yourself off to the side just in case. All right, we're going to be on a track, I believe. Yep, on a track. Look at the runoff. Look at the runoff way up ahead. So if he low sides, he's going to keep going into the runoff. There it is. There's the low side. We're off in the runoff. Look how far off in the runoff we are. This is like 2-3 lanes of traffic. So if we low-sided in the canyon and we go into the next lane of traffic that's head on, boom, we got hit. Or we low-sided and that's the end of the cliff. Boom, we're off the side of the cliff. Or we hit the cliff. So you want to push your skills out at a track because there are safety mitigations with a runoff. Okay, it's usually like gravel, but this right here is grass, so it's even better. Look at that runoff. You're not going to hit anything unless you were just literally trying to ride through it all.
So after that crash, I had to replace this because half of this was gone. This is an issue here.
Look at that thing. That thing is shaved off. Imagine your skin. Woo!
Replace that. Most likely we'll be getting the ones that.
Copper Top, I saved your life twice in the last month? What happened?
This happened, and the screw on the inside is now slanted.
All right, so we're gonna be Lena Wilburn. All right, we got that pattern right there. Thankfully, the person paid attention. Thankfully. So Lena, this looks like Arizona, probably Phoenix. Creek, whatever. Anyways, maybe not. So this is that pattern that we got to be paying attention to, okay? So our lane is actually to be moving a little bit faster than their lane. This truck is stuck behind the other truck. There you go. This truck is stuck behind that truck. They don't really like it. They don't want to be there. They're getting closer and closer and closer. This person might be turning at some point. It's like, screw it, I'm going to get into this lane. Not really checking. We have a good position for safety. We're over here in lane position like 1. So lane position 2 and then 3 is over there. But we're in a good position. Soon as we see that this person crosses that line right there, that is going to be that scary situation. Got to be very careful with that. I don't know if they're paying attention or not because our lane all of a sudden slowed down. But as soon as they cross that line, that's going to let you know that they're coming into your lane. So what you can do in that position is, he has a window open. Go ahead and use your horn if you want. Put yourself in a better position so you have a better space cushion. Decelerate just a little bit, then use your horn. Get yourself out of danger first. Also, another thing is make sure you wear gear. Lena, please wear some gear. Last thing you want to do is crash and rip up your skin all the way across the floor. Okay? So be a smart rider. Acquire and utilize personal protective equipment. By the way, everybody, we do have the March giveaway going on right now. We just did an announcement for the February giveaway. $800 worth of Revzilla gift cards. Link is in the chat. Link is in the comments and the description. Get at it. Good job, though. You see how she didn't scream at them and, like, get up in their face? It's weird. All right, another track. Having some fun. I don't think on track days you should be passing. Might have been a race day. I don't know. Either way, we put ourselves in a bad position. He's wearing full gear, though, so, you know, mitigate it as much as possible. Look at the runoff. Just take a quick look at the runoff. That would have been in the side of the cliff. That would have been into some trees. That would have been into a guardrail. That would have been into other vehicles. That would have been terrible for you. but it's grass. Look at the runoff. If you're going to practice your skills and push it to its limits, take it to a track. So whatever it is, it's just a bad pass. Yeah, Phil, it was just a bad pass. But guess what? When you make a mistake here, the track is a good safety net. So you are even more prepared, more safe. Just have it. It's good. I'm good with it. He's good.
Probably can ride it. This doesn't look too bad. That's yeah. This is all.
And that's going to happen no matter what. I mean, if you dump a bike, they're not designed to fall down like that. All right, side of the vehicle, watch out. Uncommon thing in a common situation. Get around it. Non-issue. This person got a little close. Get around it. It's not just about what's in front of you. Distracting injuries or distracting things pull away your attention from what is really pertinent. So 360 situation awareness. One of the biggest problems with firefighters and police officers and EMS getting killed on the side of the road is rubberneckers. Paying attention to that. And all of a sudden in front of them, there's police officers. Boom, hits the police officers. So if we're looking at this the whole time, right here, we're not looking at our mirrors. We're not checking escapes. We're not checking everything. So if we're stuck and target fixated on this, we didn't even tell or know that this person was coming through. We would have moved over a little bit. We would have adapted to that if we saw that. All right, doing good, doing good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, good at adaptation. Good job moving over. It's okay, pay attention up front. So one of the big problems with night riding is that you can't see, they can't see. It's all kind of screwy. We're in a good position for safety. You notice the nice space cushion off to the right. There's a huge space cushion over here. We're in a good position in lane position 1 right here. Very good. So we're going to be moving. We see that blinker, and now this person is coming into our lane. So we have multiple options. We can stay in this lane. He's going to flash his brights at him, or we can adjust and get over into this lane. We're going 80 miles per hour. So how is your maneuverability at 80 miles per hour? How is your swerve at 80 miles per hour? How is your braking at 80 miles per hour? If it's not good, maybe we shouldn't be on the interstate. If you need to be on the interstate, it's time to practice. You need to practice like your life depends on it, because it really does. Firefighters don't just go into burning buildings without training first. The firefighters, you need the training first or you're going to die. So same thing with this. You need training first or you're going to die. So he adapted, he moved over, got himself out of there. Now doing this is a no bueno, because the whole time you're not looking forward. You need to look forward. You don't know if somebody else is going to do the same thing, because you're looking back and then you have your hand off your front brake and your throttle. You're looking back, you don't know what's happening in front of you. Once if somebody pulled out right here. Boom. All right. Vehicle behind you.
S.M.A.R.T.
Oh, his bike died.
S.M.A.R.T.
That was really close. Supposedly the bike died, but look at the bottom. I'll move out of the way. Look at that. Holy crap. All right, so Cool Breeze rider, lots of people on the side of the road. Be very careful. Watch out. Oh, are you going to rescue another rider, Cool Breeze? Cool Breezy? This is where you get your trauma kit. This is where you practice your tight turns and your U-turns. Do a stock of who's who. Who's the rider that crashed?
Get your bike up.
Oh, he's pissed. So if that's the rider, he's fine. If that's the rider, he's fine. But this is one of those situations where you start to rescue another rider just in case they are not fine. You want to have a kit. You want to have the training. But if they're fine and you're like, okay, cool. See you later, man. You doing good? Need any help? Need anything? All right. See you later. It's their emergency, not yours.
Bro?
J and L keys. Oh, I like the arrow keys, but those are only 5 seconds, so good to know. All right, Simon. Oh, uncommon thing. It's a one-way, buddy. It's a one-way. Don't get too close, though. They need to be able to turn around. You want them to back up? Okay, now they're backing up into the road. You want to give them options. Okay, so they're going to back up into the road. Not an issue. But don't get so close to them. Don't get so close to them. So what I mean by that is this right here. So as soon as we recognize an uncommon thing in a common situation, it's a one-way road. You can tell by the arrows, and it's pretty simple, and they're turning in. So as soon as you see this, if there's no one behind you and everyone's going slow anyways, stop right here. This will allow them enough room to, if they had to, 3-point turn it and get out. But if we get up here, they don't have any options outside. Look at it. No options of anything outside of backing up. Now, that doesn't leave them very many options, because if they back up, greater chance of hitting a vehicle because they can't see where their end is going unless they have a camera. The better option for them would be to 3-point turn it. But we're not allowing them to do that. Plus, once if they get pissed and they decide to hit you, that happens too. You just got to be careful. I wouldn't push that. I wouldn't push that. It was an honest mistake. I've accidentally gone down one-way roads before in places I've never been. It's just tough.
Well, we all make mistakes.
All right, 99 lives. Thank you for an amazing video, by the way. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Woo! Oh, yeah. So, everybody, let's go ahead and go to my office real quick. I think everything's set up in the office. No, it's not. So, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's see if I can hear my voice. There. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. And boom, boom. Boom, boom. It's just a fun day, everybody. It's just fun. You're late, Kayla? Let's go ahead and let's go to the crew lounge real quick. All right, crew. Woo, it's a little loud. Let me know if the mic sounds okay. It might be a little loud. I don't know, based off of my levels. We're back in the crew lounge. If you are a DDFM crew member, when you click that join button, you get access to this. Also, if you're on Patreon, you get access to this too. Rookies, you guys need to start, wiping that down. It's time to go into the office. We're gonna have a nice little chitty chat. But everybody, if you want to support the channel, go ahead and click that join button or become a patron, or just hit that like button to sign in. It helps out quite a bit. Mike ain't bad. Ooh, I am a little midget. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Let's go to my office real quick. Let's go to my office and have a nice little Q&A session. You guys need to keep it down over here. Ooh, yeah. So everybody, go ahead and crisscross applesauce out front. Scarlett, if you're still here, area code, you guys can have the chairs. Don't touch my helmet. All right, everybody. Ooh, yeah. I need to learn how to use this mic again. So the point of the office, not the show, but the point of this office right here is to kind of open it up to some questions and answers and what's going to happen, in the future. So we have the gear giveaway. We have a few other things that I'm working on, but I just wanted to hang out with you guys. Do I read any of these books? No. I do audiobooks. Yeah. They're actually all blank. They're all blank. Tristan, you are a bit late. You are a bit late. Rebecca, I've been watching all your videos, getting ready for my MP test this month. Good luck, Rebecca. Woo! Tristan, how you doing? Steve, 496, cup of tea again. How was meeting Blockhead and AZ? It was good. Did he have a video go up? Did he have a video about what happened? Or what? Oh, he flew to Arizona. We can't watch the whole video. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Can't watch his whole video, but did he say something? Orlando, Florida, having a good time. I got to see his face, by the way, everybody. Whoa, he's giving away 3 motorcycles already. Woo! Good for him. I stopped doing the motorcycle thing. It's just too much of a hassle. I do gear now. So he flew. I drove because I That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, he was on the 5th floor. I was on the 7th floor. I was 7 of. I'm just kidding. He released it. Yeah, this room. This is the same room I went in, or not his, but the bathroom was sick. Ooh. It was badass. Yeah, so I got the same stuff too. I got some Red Wing boots. I got a nice Saint jeans, and then the jacket.
All right, let's check out the view. Damn.
Oh, so he had that view. I got to see the parking lot. I want to see if he talks. Yeah, those jeans were pretty cool. I still have them, obviously. Oh, I made it. Yeah, that shower was really cool. You guys need to check out his video. This is the same room I stayed in. That was Indian FTR event. Oh, yeah.
30 minutes. Oh, I'm headed out.
Yeah, Doodle was there. Oh, that's what the... So that's the FTR event. It was really cool. It was really cool.
Gotta leave you guys here.
Eventually.
All right, we're out of...
I had the same meal. Delicioso. Nikki makes better food, though. Just saying. That's me. That's me.
And the fireman is here. So there's Dan.
That was probably like the 3rd beer, 3rd IPA. Woo-wee!
Tomorrow, so he can't use his. What did you say you brought?
I brought 2 trauma kits.
Trauma kits. No trauma kits. We got Doodle.
There was Doodle.
Bo from Chase on 2 Wheels.
Yep.
He ordered the salmon.
He was fun. This was a fun event. There's all the Indian execs.
There he is, guys. Oh. Bomb salmon.
Yeah, it was good. Oh, so Cycle World, Indian VP, Indian President, Maxim Magazine, they were all there. Jalopnik was there. It was a lot of fun. This was the next morning, so we had our ride. We had a pre-ride meeting. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to have my video go out tomorrow about the review of these bikes. I'm NDA'd out of my mind. I can't share too much. This guy, amazing event. They all put it together, the brand amp. But this was a lot of fun. I mean, you guys know I have my 2019 FTR. So tomorrow my video is coming out.
All right, guys. So
Robert, you didn't get an invite?
At the moment, pretty badass, beautiful. We got Bo out here.
Brought out the big guns.
That's right. Yes.
See, I didn't vlog or anything. You know me, guys. I don't vlog anymore. But Doodle and all of them had a great time. I had a great time meeting them. It was actually really cool to actually get to know people outside of just, the persona. Right now, I kind of put on a persona. I'm over here in my suspenders.
Dan, you're making me nervous.
I'm wearing my suspenders and the DDFM crew shirt.
What's going to happen on this trip? No, with the suspenders. I'm really hoping you don't get...
Damn, that beard looks good.
That's what I'm saying. I really hope you don't get to work today.
Of course, they give me the bike with all the bags so I can put all my kids everywhere. Jason, entered in. Yeah, they gave me a kit. or they not kit, but they gave me the motorcycle with all. There's me right there on the far right. So this was my motorcycle right here, and you'll see more pictures and videos of it tomorrow. If you go on my Instagram right now, I posted some pictures of me in the canyons. But I had a top case, had a tank bag. They had a ram mount. I didn't like it, so I was gonna put the rock form on there, but I didn't care. I put it on the tank bag, and then also we had a saddle bag. It was really cool. There's some professional racers, professional riders, cycle world. Everybody was kind of, having a great time. I was part of group 2, and there's the top case right there. I was part of group 2. Had a great time. It was with all the YouTubers, the guy from Jalopnik and Maxim. It was just really cool. It was really cool. You guys will see that tomorrow. You guys want to see some pictures right now? I got pictures. I actually got a lot of pictures. Let's see. It is windy as heck. I guess we can get rid of that. So the FTR event. How difficult is passing the basic MSF course? Saw a girl get canceled out on the first day, and this got me nervous about day 2. Some people just can't do it. And the problem is, and here's the big problem that I have with traditional classes, is that if you fall behind, you cannot catch up. And that's when you get canceled out. So for a class of 6 to 12, okay, you have 1 to 2 instructors. If you fall behind, you can't dedicate more time to that one student like a normal classroom, right? Like in school, you can, get tutoring, or you can talk to the teacher for a little bit longer, come after class and get help, and then maybe do well. The problem is it's on a schedule. There's an itinerary. You have to do it. You have to go from one exercise to the next, to the next, to the next. You can only spend 30 to 45 minutes, and it's like there's only so much time. So that's when you get canceled out if you can't do it. So that's one of my biggest issues, because there's a lot of people that if they just had a little bit more time, then they'd be fine. So that's what I'm trying to create with Motorcycle Training Concepts, my second channel. We're getting some more stuff down, and I'm editing quite a bit of right now, actually. So these are big pictures. Let's see if. All right, so let's do this. So there's me, looking beautiful. All conceited. So there's me. There's another one. Let's see. I need to do like a slideshow. There's a better way of doing this. Let's see. There's definitely a better way of doing this. Let's do this. I'll just post them up on my Instagram, guys. I gotta get going. I forgot I had to do some stuff. Damn, I wish I could show more. I'm like towing the line because I'm kind of NDA'd. I got an embargo going on, but I know I can share these things. Let me share. You guys want to see what the bike is? You'll see me. You'll see me in my video tomorrow quite a bit. So let's go take a look at the bikes. There's a better way of doing it. Woo-wee. There's that. Yeah. Ooh, baby. Yeah. Looking good. Looking good. Hey, there's me. Oh, there's me again. Who's that? What about that? Now, Blockhead and them all, and Doodle and everybody's got their own photos too. This was a really cool event. I share the whole event and everything tomorrow. That was so fun. Tortilla flats. And look at that. Look at that road. It's an insane road. Now that's just a picture of the road. There's no one on there. There's Doodle. Let's see. I need to get bigger photos. There's my bike right here. There's my bike. That was a fun bike. So it's got that top case. It's got a windscreen. It's got the saddle bag, and then it has the tank bag. It was a sweet bike. Oh man, I want it. And there's me. I look like a farmer. Oh man, I'm a thick boy. I'm wearing the same thing. Woo-wee. Gotta keep my head from burning. There's Doodle. There's the group ride. There's me. There's me with the white helmet. But that see the spacing? We try to keep the spacing pretty good on these turns. But that was so fun. Look at that. Crazy turns. So landscape's all well and good. The bike. Let's take another look at the bike. Look at that baby. Robert, no, I haven't been able to. It's pretty cool. Pretty sick bike. And then I have my own pictures. So there's the top case. Beautiful top case. Little behind the scenes. I set this up with my phone and the rock form mount. Purely raw. I went into a parking lot. Doodle didn't drop it. No, she did good. I can't give you any feedback. I can't tell you how well it handled. I can't do any of that stuff, but I can show you some things. Super smooth. Super smooth. Look at that. Woo-wee. Figure eights were easy. Bike felt good. Practice in the parking lot. It's the 2022. Trying to push the limits even more. Look how windy it was. Remember, this is a 1200cc bike. So that video is going to come up tomorrow. It doesn't have a super small clearance. It's the same clearance. I gotta get rid of get out of all these pictures. There we go. No, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Lower seat height, it's lowered by the fact that it's got smaller tires and a few other things. I got the review coming out tomorrow. I can't explain too much. Am I going to scope out the 2022 Chief? I can't say too much. Does that give that away? BJ, the 2022 Chief. I can't tell you exactly. Know what I mean? Just I'm just gonna say that you're gonna see a pretty badass video in April. Yeah, tomorrow. No, she actually did good. She actually Doodle did good. It was really cool to see. But guys, I gotta get back to editing that video. I gotta get back to editing the 2022 FTR Comprehensive Motorcycle Review, where I discuss, is it good for commuters? Is it good for long distance riders? Is it good in the mountains? And is it good for a beginner? I discuss all those things in tomorrow's video. Cannot wait to share it. It's a long video. It has a lot of the pictures. I can't say yes or no if it is or not. I go in depth. I'm just saying. But guys, I got to get going. So here's the thing. You're going to swing on by the Discord. Discord is absolutely free. And boom, join the free Discord, everybody. Caitlin, you just became a member. Woo! Welcome, Caitlin. Join the Discord. It's free.